deliveries and a lot of activity over there off of Doty. There's all kinds of dump trucks that are, I think I saw about 8 or 10 of them just on standby waiting to get in and get out. So they are removing a lot of, they're excavating a lot of dirt out here on the property. I'm not seeing a whole lot of panel activity over on the east side, but the other side, towards the west, it looks like there's a lot more of the panel action that we'll get to. Looks like we have some workers putting some kind of a layer down on one of the rooftops. So Sinopolis is the first business, I think, that's open here on the Hollywood Park property. So they have this fence off, but I'm not sure how far you're allowed to come over here and look at things. But get a better perspective here because this is a higher elevation. You can see a little bit of beyond Cork and Batter with the Intuit Dome. It is breezy and I do not want to walk by this guy. But you can see some more diagrids are forming. It looks like they're gonna come up here from Century and wrap around towards the offices that face Prairie. This is pretty cool. So there goes one of those dump trucks, one of the mini, that's an empty one. So I don't know what he was bringing, but I thought they would be excavating and removing material. Here's a diagrid that's staged and getting ready to be hoisted. You know, probably going to be coming up here shortly. Now it looks like the escalators are boarded up. I don't know if that's because of weather or either from the sun or possibly some rain, but those are covered up for now, for the time being. But it will be enclosed. There's going to be a roof line that will protect you, give you shade or protect you from elements if it rains in the wintertime. So the NBA season, you know, starts October through April, May, June, where we do get some rain from time to time in the winter months. Another truck coming out, or unless he's backing up, I think he's getting out. Over here, coming out where the plaza will be, the corner of Century and Prairie. And we have a crane hoisting up some material. We'll see where they take it. And while we're waiting, you can see there's that curved area at the top of the building. Can't remember if that was paneled the last time I was here, or if there was still like scaffolding and unfinished, like this section here. And it looks like that material went up on the top of the office buildings. You can see there's some more material staged up above that. And last shot of the Diagrid before I get squashed by traffic. Usually when I get a tight shot like this, a bus comes by, but I got lucky. He's over at the parking structure. Some guys are going home, I guess. So that's pretty cool. They get to park there. Hopefully they're in the shade. So you know, it's about 80 degrees out here. It can get a little hot when you get in the car after it's been baked. I can't tell a whole lot of change here from the last time I was here with the plaza, with this kind of step-off area once you get from the pedestrian bridge. Cannot tell. Here's a sneak peek at one of the red Diagrids. You can see a number of Diagrids that are staged and getting ready to presumably be hoisted up, continuing up to here. I mean, up and down. You see it's gonna wrap around basically like probably 3/4 of the structure. Some of the panels, and it's kind of hard to tell, but it kind of looks like they have a layer of dust. You know, presumably that would be the case because of all the excavation dirt work going on. So I'm sure periodically when this place is open they'll have to power wash it. But this basically is the furthest that they've progressed as far as installing the panels. So maybe they'll finish here and then we'll see what happens over on the north end. And this is the view from 104th Street over by the Inglewood Church. You can see some workers on some of the upper panels. I think these have been installed for a while, so they're installing like lights or what. Trying to determine what this it's like yellow or green wire, it's like it crisscrosses. That's interesting. Not really sure what that is. If you work on the project, comment down below. Thanks. That's gonna wrap up this episode of the Intuit Dome ground perspective. We'll see you out here next time.